Hi, this is Wendy Gunn at Your Home for God, and I want to talk to you about plans and goals and how to reflect and to think about where you've been before you figure out where to go. It is the time of year when many of us are planning for the new year, and it is a time when I really like to take some time to reflect, and I encourage you to do so too. I love to be ahead of things and plan ahead so that I am not feeling stressed at this time of year. And this has been a really good practice of mine for a number of years now. And I created the All Is Calm Christmas bundle for you, which I use, which has allowed me to have a calm, Christ-centered Christmas for a number of years, and it includes all the things that you would need. But one of the things that is included in that is how to intentionally plan what you want to do to celebrate Christmas and how to use the forms that are in it. And I have a practice of doing weekly planning that also is a part of quarterly planning and monthly planning. Excuse me. If you are not in the practice, I haven't read the book, but there's a 12-week year or 12-week quarter. Anyway, I guess need to read the book before I recommend it. But basically, when you break your life down and your year down into quarters, and then plan the quarter, and then plan the months and the weeks within that, it really works well. And so that is what I do. And I am preparing to plan out my year and I do set goals. I don't call them resolutions. I set goals. And I like to set spiritual goals and physical goals and business goals and personal goals, all those things. But there's no have to do it a certain way. These are the ways that work for me. I encourage you to adapt it to your life, and that it will be something that you will find is so helpful, and you must pray. I really encourage you to pray over your plans and your goals. It's the Lord that directs our path, and He allows us to accomplish the goals, or He allows interruptions and other things to happen. So we don't know what will happen this year, but the Lord does. So I encourage you to sit down and just really do a brain dump and write down everything that you think you might like to do this year. Things that you feel led to do, things that you would like to do, things that you'd like to achieve prayerfully, and go over that. And then try to break it down by quarter, and then try to break it down by month, and then try to break it down even further if you are, but only for quarter one. Break it down further. And it's just a helpful thing to to have direction. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? And I know that I used to have a lot of trouble with this because I would start and not finish. And it has helped me a lot to write down goals. They say that anywhere from 45% to 90%, you're more likely to achieve the goal if you write it down. And for me, that means that I actually might remember that I set the goal, but it has meant a lot for me to be able to look at those goals, that quarterly goals, and I try to just set maybe four of them that are related to my business, 4 of them that I'm trying to accomplish, and then break them down, like I said, quarter one, January, February, March. Break it down to the months. And this isn't set in stone, but it is a very helpful tool for you and something that you can refer to over and over and then adjust as things change, because inevitably things do change. Should I share some of my tentative goals with you? I would love to be able to start a podcast, a video podcast, since I've been doing these videos already 2 times a week. It shouldn't be too hard to turn it into a video podcast. So that is a goal for me for possibly the end of January. And I have a trip planned with my husband to Florida in February. My husband has 5 other siblings, and they and their spouses, and we will be gathering. And there are business trips that I expect to happen, and I will be buying Christmas presents all year, like I have for years, and stocking my gift shelf, and I will continue to be reading through the Bible in a year. That's been a goal that I have achieved for many years. I am a little behind, and I'm catching up right now, and that's okay. It kind of ebbs and flows, but it's so important. And just some other goals that I have. I hope to lose more weight. I'm about 20 pounds over my wedding weight, and I would love to lose and get down to my wedding weight this year. Just many goals. I'd like to, I've kind of gotten out of the working out, and I would like to begin again to be regularly working out. So many, many goals. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So let me know what your goals are. Hit reply and or comment, and let me know what are some of your goals for the year. I hope that you are setting goals, and don't worry about, will you reach every last one of them perfectly? No, you probably won't, but you will reach many more than you would have if you weren't planning and weren't writing them down. So, this is Wendy Gunn at yourhomeforgod.com.